With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
And no touchdown.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. And completes it again to Metcalf. And he's brought down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now a running play here with Smith. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 32-yard line.
That's another Steelers first down. A gain of 12. First down, Steelers.
Up the middle, Johnson. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. The numbers for Johnson in last week's game: 13 carries, 58 yards.
Not an horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have the Steelers' first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make the play ourselves and maybe change things up.
At the 14-yard line, a 7-yard pickup.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
On the sneak, Rodgers. He will have a Steelers' first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jonnu Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are on the board first on the road in Baltimore. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
Complete to Likely. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
12 yards. And the Baltimore.
They go play action with Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
16 yards. That's another Baltimore.
They go play action now. Jackson on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
11 more yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. This is caught. And they will eventually get it down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season. Currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL. This is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. After the interception, here's Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Throwing on second and long. Jackson. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Credit on that one defensively goes to Asante Samuel Jr. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep is Kadarius Toney. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And Wilson with it complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Now he's fortunate to get anything from that, give him a yard up to the 49. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Rodgers to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
At the 32-yard line.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Now Jackson. Short one there, caught by Likely. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. To throw is Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Play action. Now Jackson. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 4th down. Now is a punter, Jordan Stout. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Now he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach all game long.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now out come the Steelers. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Throwing is Rodgers. And the pressure gets to him again. The Steelers on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now Rodgers. And he finds Austin complete. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Throwing is Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. Here's 3rd and 10.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
Jackson now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Baltimore.
Inside handoff. Henry. They juked him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
The first down carry for Henry. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd and 10. At the Steelers' 16-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to be sacked. Back to the 23-yard line. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is indeed good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they're going to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Nabi Madubuike. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Zay Flowers and the Raven offense back onto the field.
Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. This is something that we've seen from Lamar Jackson since back in his Louisville days. He can be so dangerous with the RPO.
Yeah, and whoever designed the RPOs, it's almost like they had a guy like Lamar Jackson in mind because of his ability to do everything. He can tuck it and throw it. He can tuck it and run it. He can hand it off inside when he gets the right read. Bottom line is most teams want him to hand it off because when he takes off and goes, he can break down a defense.
Jackson to Bateman there, first down Ravens.
It's a gain of 8. And the Baltimore first down.
A handoff running left, Henry. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 40 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Jackson. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and goal, Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Ravens add 6 to their lead. On his loop for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was finished off on a touchdown reception by Derrick Henry. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down after big yardage. But, folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back. So X out the big play. This one comes back.
It's not a call you get very often. Offensive pass interference, but it was the right one in this case, and that'll wipe away a really nice game.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Caught left side, Hopkins. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often. A wasted down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens offense and Derrick Henry set to take over once more. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Jackson to throw. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
3 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And that gets him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
A throw out wide, caught by Hopkins. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Right side, goes Likely with it. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards. That's another.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's got it down to the 28. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. A slant route caught by Bateman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
Draw play. This is Henry. And he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Well, the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The Baltimore first down.
They'll try to run forward with Henry. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hill. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and
4th down. Here's Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Working from the gun. Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. Just need a yard here.
a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. That's what they've done all game long.
So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the two-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know what's funny? They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
Here's Rodgers to throw. They'll find Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On play action. Now Rodgers. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Complete to Austin here over the middle. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 28-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Jackson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
He will get it. He's been busy today. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
At the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Henry again on second down. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Third down.
Jackson's going to try to sneak. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
And the Baltimore first down.
Throwing is Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Henry up the middle. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and
Jackson now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Baltimore first down.
And again to Henry. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Baltimore first down.
Inside handoff here to Ricard. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. And this offense on 3rd down today, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Jackson going to keep it. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Here's Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. This offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Got an open man, it's Washington. A tight formation here. It's 3rd and a yard.
No gain on the play.
Rodgers with a caper. And he will have a Steelers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Rodgers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Brought down back at the 32.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, Rodgers, gotta have this one. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he is going to have the Steelers first down And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
First down.
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Now wasting time going right back to DK Metcalf. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers again now. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Smith. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. In motion, the tight end. Throwing is Rodgers. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Jonnu Smith, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Steelers 21.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
They begin with Henry.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 3rd down and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him now 1,062 catches in his career. And I'm looking at the list here. That ties him with Andre Johnson.
And I wonder if he ever wrote Andre Johnson's name down and that number and said, that's where I'm trying to go. That's what I'm trying to get to. If so, congratulate yourself. You are there. That means you rank amongst the best that have ever done it.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Brings up 3rd down.
Jackson will keep it. And he will have a Ravens 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Now a handoff to Henry.
Carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Derrick Henry. Nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Henry. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Here's Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As
they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time? Hopefully with a chance to win.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He's got Smith here. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let them bleed the game out that way.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. And by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Baltimore, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.